Unveiling the alleged mastermind, is PM Rowley orchestrating chaos in Tobago House of Assembly? Dr. Keith Rowley, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, has been at the helm of the nation's leadership for several years. While he may project an image of stability and competence, there is a growing concern that his administration has become adept at using manufactured chaos as a political strategy. This tactic involves deliberately creating or exacerbating crises to distract the public, consolidate power, and deflect accountability. By examining a few examples, we can gain insight into the ways in which Dr. Keith Rowley utilized manufactured chaos during his tenure. Petrotrin refinery closure. One notable example of manufactured chaos under Prime Minister Rowley's leadership was the closure of the state-owned oil refinery, Petrotrin, in 2018. The sudden decision to shut down the refinery, resulting in thousands of job losses, sparked widespread protests and social unrest. The government justified the move as a necessary step to address financial inefficiencies within the company. However, critics argued that the closure was a calculated maneuver to distract from other pressing issues, such as corruption allegations and mismanagement within the government. The manufactured chaos surrounding the Petrotrin closure served as a smokescreen, diverting attention away from accountability and shifting blame onto the company's workers. COVID-19 vaccination rollout. The COVID-19 pandemic provided another opportunity for Dr. Keith Rowley's administration to employ manufactured chaos. The government's handling of the vaccination rollout has been marred by delays, confusion, and inconsistent messaging. Reports of mismanagement, limited vaccine supply, and difficulties in accessing appointments have fueled public frustration. Critics argue that these issues were not merely administrative failures but part of a deliberate strategy to create chaos and deflect criticism. By manufacturing confusion and shifting blame onto external factors, the government could evade accountability for its shortcomings in effectively managing the vaccination campaign. Eroding democratic institutions. A more insidious aspect of manufactured chaos under Prime Minister Rowley's leadership is the erosion of democratic institutions. The government has faced allegations of politicizing key institutions, such as the judiciary and law enforcement agencies. By undermining the independence and integrity of these institutions, the government can manipulate the legal and political landscape to its advantage. This manufactured chaos erodes public trust and weakens the checks and balances necessary for a healthy democracy. Conclusion. Dr. Keith Rowley's tenure as Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago has been marked by instances of manufactured chaos, where crises are created or exploited to distract the public, consolidate power, and evade accountability. The closure of Petrotrin, the mishandling of the COVID-19 vaccination rollout, and the erosion of democratic institutions are just a few examples of this strategy at play. As citizens, it is essential to recognize and question these tactics, holding our leaders accountable for their actions. Only by fostering transparency, promoting genuine dialogue, and upholding democratic values can Trinidad and Tobago move toward a more stable and inclusive future. Is this what PM Rowley is doing to the Chief of the Tobago House of Assembly Rowley Augustine and by extension the Tobago House of Assembly?